Today we will be testing a 15-minute crypto scalping strategy. Who am I? I am DP Roberts, and for years I've been testing hundreds of strategies and indicators, and I'm testing more every single day. I've compiled all that information into spreadsheets and used it to create a profitable trading strategy with a custom indicator. And we have an amazing community over on Discord where we help you become a profitable trader. If you are interested in getting access to the spreadsheets of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested, as well as a free trial to our custom indicator, you can just sign up for our Patreon down below. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a 15-minute crypto scalping strategy. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 247 different strategies with 78 of them being winners. The best one so far was able to achieve an 87% win rate. That was achieved using the Academy of Forex indicator. And so far since we've been keeping track, it has outperformed 137 of the other strategies that we have put it up against, every single one so far. We've also tested a total of 1,002 indicators with 422 of them being winners. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a 15-minute crypto scalping strategy. And so the source video says this new indicator shows exact entry, exit of institutional traders, banks, and funds. And so of course we're going to put that to the test and see what we can get out of this claim. Now of course the claim doesn't make much isn't making much of a claim about the functionality of the strategy itself, and so we'll see what it's able to achieve as far as the indicator giving exact buy and exits of institutional traders, banks, and funds. I guess we'll just kind of look at that as we go. So let's just go ahead and turn off these two indicators here. The first indicator you will add to the screen is going to be the Smart Money Interest Index, this one right here. Click that, add it to the screen, and it'll look like this right here. This is the indicator that the source video is referring to when they say it gives exact entries and exits of institutional traders, banks, and funds. Interesting enough, it doesn't give you any exact entries or exits. Basically, it's just kind of this cloud here, and when this cloud reaches up into this area, then that means that the interest or the positions of the institutional traders, banks, and funds are or have increased. And so it doesn't even give you a direction on which way to go. So with that being said, the next indicator we will add to the screen is going to be the relative strength of volume indicator. So it'll be this one right here. Add that to the screen. It'll look like this here at the bottom. We'll go ahead and jump into the settings, and we'll make just a few quick changes. So under the length right here, you're going to change that to 9, and then under the histogram companion right here, you're going to change that to moving average. Then you're going to jump into the style, and you're going to uncheck the relative strength of volume X, this one right here. Click OK, and it should look as I have on screen now. So as I said, the Smart Money indicator basically identifies, or supposedly identifies, when institutional traders, banks, and funds have increased their positions into the market. And it does that by maxing out to the upside like it does right here. And so take that with a grain of salt. Again, then you still have to identify the overall direction of which the institutional traders and banks and funds are going. Again, the Smart Money indicator does not do that for you. So the relative strength volume indicator, I'll just call it, down here at the bottom, is supposed to do that for you according to the source video. So what we first look for is that spike to the upside from the Smart Money indicator. We then look for it to drop back down out of this tan area here at the top. When it drops back down out of that tan area, you are then looking to the volume indicator, and you're looking for it to drop below this dashed line. Now, I'll tell you right now, that doesn't make much sense looking at the way the rest of the strategy plays out, but we're following what the source video said. So we're waiting for the purple line of the volume indicator to drop below this, it said dashed, but it's technically a dotted line right here at the 50 mark. Once that occurs, you're then going to look down to the volume bars here at the bottom. And what you're looking for specifically is two colored bars. It doesn't matter whether they're green or red. Doesn't matter if they're both green. Doesn't matter if they're both red. Doesn't matter as long as there's two colored volume bars. Not the gray ones, but we're looking for the red and green ones. And you can see right here, you can see that we get two back to back. So we get a red one and then a green one. And the green one right here is above the orange moving average line. Now again, that still does not identify what direction you are going to enter into the trade. It just identifies that volume is now coming into the market right behind apparently the institutional traders. You're then going to look at the purple line here to identify what direction you're going to enter. And if the purple line is above the dotted line, you're going to enter into a long. If it's below the dotted line, you're going to enter into a short. And so if you play around with this again, you'll see why that doesn't make much sense with the first rule, that it has to drop below that dotted line. But again, we're just following the rules as it was stated. So that's going to be our entry into a long position right here. We have the smart money spiked up. It comes back down out of this tan area there. The purple line drops below the dotted line. We get the two colored bars back to back. The second one is above the moving average. And now the purple line is above the dotted line, giving us our direction into the market. We're going to set our stop right below this little swing right here, and we're going to target a 1 to 1.5 risk reward. Let me crunch this down so we can see better. Right about there should be fine. Let's play this forward and see what we get. Alright, so you see it just kind of stumbles around for a moment, then makes a spike, getting us to our take profit. Alright, and for a short trade, again, what we look for is a smart money to break up into this tan area right here. We look for it to come back down out of that tan area. We get that right here. You can barely see some of that purplish background. We then look down here to the volume indicator. The purple line has dropped below the dotted line there at the 50 mark. And then we get two consecutive red green combo bars right here from the volume. Again, they can both be green, they can both be red as well, and it doesn't matter what color they are. And you can see both of them are above that moving average line, but we get the second one right here. We then look back up to the purple line, and it is below the dots, and so in this case, that is going to be your signal to enter into a short. You're going to set your position right here. You're going to set your stop right above the swing, and you're going to target the 1 to 1.5 risk reward right there. Let's play this one forward and see what we get. Alright, again, it just kind of stumbles around for a moment, then eventually it pushes down, getting us to our take profit once again. Alright, so that puts us at the end of the testing right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, if you are interested in a profitable trading strategy, I highly recommend you check out the best strategy that we have tested so far on the channel. It has been able to maintain consistently in the mid 80% win rate. In the upper corner, you will find a link to the video where you can view the strategy. We'll also put a thumbnail up of the video on screen now, and I will also link to it at the end of this video with that same thumbnail. Alright, so let's go ahead and go over the numbers on this strategy. So we did the 50 trade test like we normally do. Out of those 50 trades, we got 14 winning trades and 36 losing trades, putting it at a 28% win rate. So with the 1 to 1.5 risk reward, if you're looking to gain $600 per winning trade, your total gain would have been $8,400. On the losing side, you'd have been risking $400. Your drawdown would have been $14,400 for an overall loss of $6,000 altogether. So again, this indicator definitely does not give you exact exit and entries of the institutional traders, and it's not very good at all the way it was set up. And so compare that to the Academy of Forex Indicator. During the same period of time, we did 73 trades altogether. We had 63 winning trades and 10 losing trades, putting it at an 85% win rate. If you're looking to gain the same $600 per winning trade, your total gain would have been $37,800. On the losing side, you would have lost $9,000 for an overall gain of $36,900 during the same period of time over about, I think it was 6 months worth of trading. And so significantly better results. If you're interested in the Academy of Forex Indicator, you can get a free trial when you sign up for our Patreon down below. Once the free trial's over, it's only $15 a month to maintain access to the indicator. You do have to maintain your Patreon status, but still super cheap for a profitable, efficient trading system. All right, so let's go ahead and go over the weekly signals. So this is using the Academy of Forex Indicator on these 4 Forex pairs and this one crypto coin. This is on the 30-minute time frame. We are keeping track each week of the trades the Academy of Forex Indicator has signaled. And so this last week, well, not this immediate last week, but the week before, haven't done the trades yet for this week. We had 2 trades on the Forex pairs. We had 2 winning trades, 0 losing trades, 100% win rate, gain of $1,200. On the crypto coin, we had 3 trades altogether. We had 2 winning trades and 1 losing trade. A 66% win rate would have been a gain of $300. Overall for the week, we would have been up $1,500. The 20-week total now, we would have been up $38,560 over 170 trades. You can see more stats on the strategy here and the growth of the account there. So really good stuff from the Academy of Forex Indicator. All right, so that's it for the strategy here. This one's going to go on the no list, and we'll move on to the next video from here.